You seen the 13-year-old girl from Florida who fought off a shark attack?
No, she did?
Yeah.
Good for her.
13 years old. Her name is Ella Reed. She was sitting in shallow water on a Florida beach, hanging out with a friend, when up from nowhere comes a shark that bit her on the stomach.
They think it was like a 5 to 6 footer shark.
They say she believed it was 5 to 6 feet. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I trust her.
Well,
I
they
mean,
can usually tell by the bite marks.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how they measure it.
Then why did they ask her? How big,
Well, I'm sure they wanted her interpretation.
how big did you think the shark that bit you was? I don't know, 5 to 6 feet. It was hard to get a good gauge because it was trying to kill me.
It was biting her.
I was fighting for my life.
Did she punch it in the nose? Is what you're supposed to do.
She did. She punched. She must have heard that somewhere because she went ahead and punched it, and that was enough to get it away from her long enough so that she and her friend could make an escape. But she did need 19 stitches when it was all said and done.
Oh, that'd be scary.
That's tough. But what a story, though. Would you guys get bitten by a shark just for the story?
You mean like because then everybody would be like, oh, you always have this thing that you're...
especially if you got a scar from it.
I don't know.
How quickly do I recover?
And how many stitches?
Like
Like
what
how
month is
bad?
it? What month is it?
Similar. This 13-year-old girl survived from it. So I think you guys are going to be fine.
But listen.
Is it worth the 19 stitches for the story?
I think if it's like October, yes. If it's May, no.
Because you don't want to show the scars?
No, because it's summertime and I've got things I want to do. But if it's like October for the winter, I'll be at home in the wintertime in like a wheelchair or something for a little bit. That's fine. But I'm not ruining my whole summer.
I don't think she needs a wheelchair.
She got bitten by a shark.
On the stomach.
I mean, I feel like there's going to be some complications to that.
Well, a lot of times you have to wait till you can go back into the water again.
Ooh.
Can she
emotionally,
tan?
and then also like because of the stitches and stuff.
Can she run around? There's lots of stuff she wants to do this summer.
I think, okay, here's a picture you can see of the actual bite. That's before they stitched it up.
Well, is this impressive or not? All right.
I'm saying.
Is it a big deal or not?
I'm saying we're all talking about it now. It sounds like it's a huge. I mean, it is crazy to get attached by a shark, but I feel that it might not actually be as bad as you think it is because she doesn't need a wheelchair. She can still run around.
Well, then why are we
summer.
talking about a dog bite on the air? If somebody got bit by a dog and they fought him off, I'm not talking about that.
It depends on the bite. I mean, she's very fortunate, but imagine if the one time you were out there, it was a bigger shark, or it bit you in an area where you bleed out or something.
Yeah. It could be bad, but I'm saying if I'm her, I think this is going to be valuable for the rest of your life.
This is from this moment on.
This is your Letterman jacket.
That's in your college letter, like to try to get into college.
You survived the shark attack.
You're putting that in absolutely everything.
So, yes. So the point I'm making is worth it.
Maybe.
But don't you think she'll have PTSD?
Probably.
Like going into the water again?
Do you think you would have PTSD?
If I got bit by a shark in the water, I'd probably be nervous for a while to go back in.
You called it a dog bite. If you got bit by a dog, would you be afraid of dogs forever?
I would say if it was a pretty serious one, I would be kind of tweaked out about it.
But how many experiences with dogs do you already have where they haven't bit you?
It takes one bad one to make you
If I got
nervous.
attacked by anything, I would be nervous going up to it a second time.
I think that's, I understand, but at the same time,
you don't understand PTSD, clearly.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
I'm not saying the shark bite isn't worth it, but...
I'm going to the beach a couple times this year. I'm seeking out sharks. I'm going to cut open an open wound and let it bleed into the water so that one will bite my ankle. I can get a story in the news.
Wasn't that a great Riot clip? While you're here, you should watch more of our videos and subscribe so you don't miss what we do next.